Hello and welcome to today's video. We are here for another Overwatch World Cup video where we're talking about the final 7 players for the South Korean team. So we did a video, I think it was just a couple days ago, when they announced the roster and the 12 players that were on the team. Well, they cut the team down, of course, to 7, because apparently that's the rule, that your team has to be 7. So, the players last time were Saebyeolbe, Libero, Carpe, Fleta, Fate, Meko, Fissure, Fury, Arc, Jonak, Animo, and Kariv. So they had to cut that team down to 7 players. So, they did exactly that. So, they have Saebyeolbe, Libero, and Carpe for damage, Fate and Meko for tank, and Jonak and Arc for support. So, most of the team is Nurkicell, basically. So, for damage with Saebyeolbe, Libero, of course, that's the main lineup for Nurkicell most of the time. Occasionally they might start Pine over Saebyeolbe, or in certain circumstances they might have Pine instead of Libero, but for the most part, it's Saebyeolbe and Libero that play for the NYXL, so I think keeping them together is a very good idea for the Korean team. Of course, Saebyeolbe was really good at Widowmaker, and Libero can play good on Far. Also, Saebyeolbe was good at the Tracer. The other player that they have on DBS is Carpe, who is, of course, from Philadelphia Fusion, and he's really good at the Widowmaker as well. He honestly sometimes single-handedly carries the team. And there's kittens trying to climb the curtains in the background. But yeah, Carpe just single-handedly just carries Philadelphia lots of times. Without him, they probably wouldn't be in the playoffs. Or, I don't know, are they 6th in the playoffs? I think they are. So, they would be even lower, which means they'd be out. So for tank, they got Fate and Meko. Fate playing the main tank, Meko playing the off tank. I was surprised that it wasn't Fissure, but a lot of people were commenting that they couldn't really... So, like, some people were really mad they didn't have Fissure from the comments that I've seen, but some people were just saying, like, they can't, like, help him because he's super aggressive on tank. And then have Jonak who's super aggressive on the Zenyatta on support at the same time, which makes sense. So, of course, you want to have Jonak for the healing and damage a little bit more over a tank like that. But Fate, I don't really know how well he does. I don't really watch the Valiant play. But I guess he's good enough to be one of the 2 tanks on the Korean team. Also, Meko here on the off tanks that he'll play. A lot of D.Va. Maybe some Zara. I assume Hammond would be in the World Cup. I'm not sure. We talked about this last time, but I guess he'd probably be in there, so he's also in that. And support, you got the main support line for Nurkicell, Jonak and Arc. Again, Jonak is wild on Zenyatta. And Arc just can play like Mercy or something, and they're good. Of course, any of these players, I don't really know, would they play Brigitte at all? I don't really know. Maybe they could have Meko or Saebyeolbe play Brigitte. But I'm interested to say this team seems very good. I thought it would be 8 players or maybe keep it at 12. It's very interesting to announce 12 players and then, like, 3 days later announce that there's 7. It's very interesting the way they did it. But I thought it was going to be cut down to 8 or something. I wasn't sure how it worked. But cut it down to 7. That's very interesting. I would have thought they would have had a sub for each role. So 3 damage, 3 tank, maybe 3 support. But it's very interesting to see the team at only 7 players. So Fate, Meko, Jonak, and Arc basically have to play every match. And then Saebyeolbe and Libero might be able to be subbed out for Carpe occasionally. But it's more, here's the 7 players that we have instead of here's the 12 players we have. I think it makes it a little bit easier, honestly, for like a World Cup. It's sort of like when you watch the national teams for a lot of other sports. They don't really have, like, I guess they do have, like, full rosters, but it's more here's our star players and here's a couple bench players than anything else. And that's the same thing with the Overwatch World Cup. It's here's our star players from... What are you doing? Here's the star players from our country, from like the Overwatch League or really high up in the rank. Because not every player in the Overwatch World Cup is from the Overwatch League. Just South Korea, I guess, went with all those players. But either way, thank you guys for watching. It's a little bit shorter of a video. I just wanted to talk about the final 7 players here. Anybody want to see them play? Play in August. I think it's the 17th or something like that. They play. It'll be interesting to watch, though. I'm looking forward to seeing them play and seeing what they got as a team, because this team's good. This is also basically the same players that are starting for the... Well, a lot of these players are the ones in the Pacific, no, the Atlantic Division All-Star game for the Overwatch League. I was going to say Atlantic Division. It is Atlantic. I was going to say Pacific, but it's Atlantic. Even though it's Pacific because it's South Korea. They're Atlantic because they play for New York. Okay. That's why I had it mixed up. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. And we'll see you guys in the next video.